Hey, it's Neil here at R7 and we're going to build a pallet wall today. This here is just a bookshelf that leads back to the kids' playroom. You know we've been remodeling here in the basement, so I want to give this a shot. So we're just going to move in a couple of old pallets. I like the texture of them. They're also really cheap. Everything that I'm building here is the things that I had around the house. Now later, I'll screw these into the bookcase, but as you can tell, we're still working on the floor, so I'm not going to do that. Then I'm going to take a cheap little dollar hook from the hardware store. And we're just going to space these out evenly at the top, and this will make a nice coat rack. Some people might measure as they go. I just like to eye it. And the good thing about pallet wood is if you don't like where they are, nothing lost. Again, what I like about this project is that I don't have to cut any of these pallets apart or do any woodworking or trimming or measuring. And these were just laying around out there. So you haven't seen the coolest part yet. I'm going to pop this little shelf up here. Again, some people would paint it. I just like to throw a bunch of rustic stuff together and see how it turns out. So I had these printed at Walgreens, and they're going to go right here above the hooks, and then there will be no confusion about whose stuff goes where. So I had these printed onto just wooden boards, of course with a coupon. And so with a brad gun, I should be able to just pop these right up onto the board. Just kind of weird shooting your kids. But if you're like me, when you think of an idea like this, you just can't wait to see it come to life. Plus, just because we're not ready to put the floor down doesn't mean that they still don't have coats and hats and boots. So there they are, my beautiful five. They each have a little coat hook. Throw in a little... Alright, here on my little half pallet wall, I'm just adding some buckets. They can toss in their sunglasses, their hats, gloves. Everybody can have their own little place to stash their stuff. From R7 to you, be a blessing.